One thing that's been really cool this summer is the amount of subscribers and fellow YouTube channels that we've been able to hook up with. We had subscribers coming up to us in town. We even had one coming to ask us to see if we were selling firewood. They said they subscribed from over in Lake Huron and their son had a Catalina 25. Had a few people when we were waiting for family on the boat recognize us. Here you can see one of our subscribers sailing into Beaver Island. But overall, since starting this YouTube channel, this summer has been one of meeting subscribers and fellow YouTube channelers. Hello folks, and welcome to Windward to Eden Sailing with Parker, Isabella, and Quentin. We are the DeLotte family aboard sailing vessel Yemoja. Join Candace and I and our kids as we learn to repair the boat, learn to sail, and attempt to reach our goal becoming live-aboard world cruiser. And don't forget, folks, while you're here, if you like our channel and you want to help us out, don't forget to drop your anchor on that subscribe button. Now let's get to the video. So here we are with Don and Susan on the Loose, a fellow YouTube channel. They were such a lovely couple and were able to give us a lot of great advice as far as relationship boat management. Hey, make sure you click on the link to their channel in our description. Good, how are you?
Fine. And what's your wife's name again?
Candace.
Candace. Hi, Candace. Hi.
Well, one of the channels we actually got to go sailing with. Well, I did. So here we are, coming up to son of Neptune Sailing, whose link will also be in the description. He had done a trip around Northern Lake Michigan last year, and we discovered each other's channels and been chatting back and forth. This year he was coming out to Beaver Island again, and so we thought we'd hook up. I was excited to see him. I was also excited to see if we could go out for a sail together. We got a small line too, if you got a cleat up there.
Yeah, what's that?
Got it. How you doing?
A little fried. My nerves are a little on edge, but...
The only thing confusing is, what I usually do is I take out the, right now I have to take out the roller furling, the green rope,
yeah,
and just leave it on deck real quick because that's the roller furling rope.
Yep.
And if we land the anchor on it, it'll be a,
yeah. Well, if you land the other way.
And I haven't fixed that yet. See, what I got to do, number one, I got to readjust the whole roller furling. I'll show you that when we're out there. But I need to learn how to splice this rope and do like a singular pattern rope. Yeah, I need to splice them and make them one round one.
Have you ever done that before?
Nope. Plan on coming out here with a book and having at her.
I've spliced this type of line before, but it's difficult.
That's what I've heard.
It's not like complicated. Here, how about that? Is that enough?
Yeah. Yep, that's perfect.
Now, do you leave this knot tied so you know how much scope you have?
Nope, I just take it off every time. And you'll see like red spots on the rope.
Yeah.
It comes in a later YouTube video, but what I did is I lined it out every 10 feet. You know, just a big old, you know, like a coiled like a snake. And spray painted, you know, just with Rust-Oleum, quick little notches for 10 feet.
Okay.
So it makes it easier.
Yeah, I've got like little ties that are every 25 feet, and then 30 feet of anchor chain, so then that's how I got 155 feet, not 150 feet.
There you go.
What a calm day. You just got your tiller locked.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect.
You know what happens now.
Chain? How much chain do you have?
About 10 feet.
Did it break it? I think so.
Yep, it broke it. Beautiful.
Yeah. Haven't had a time or two. You can take the helm if you want to look for it.
Sure.
Alright.
All right. You gonna take the helm?
Yeah.
There.
Cool.
That'll hold that. Channel locks, the knife I got left open. It's gotta be my son.
I was thinking about that. I had an open knife on my boat. One or two of them, like, you know, I should probably close this before I go sailing.
Yeah, my kids are. Wetsuits. Camper top cover, because this thing you can like, it's got a camper top cover come with it.
Okay.
So you can leave this open at night so you can walk around.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
It snaps all the way around the boat with a zipper right here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That is really neat.
Yes, that is really cool.
So the question then is where the hell did my handle go? I wonder if it's, can you check in that cubby on just behind it?
So now, where exactly is the ferry route? I mean, I understand it comes in, but I mean, does it go by that orange marker over there?
They go around these green buoys,
Yep.
barrel buoy,
Yep.
around that, and then to the left side of that red marker. So we're almost right in the middle of the ferry route.
We're almost right out of it, too.
Yeah.
Looks like a ferry's coming in, too.
Oh, right here.
Easy
Wrapped up in the
peasy.
couch. Now we got her. So what do you think of her?
I think it's pretty good. We're going 4.3 knots. I think there's a little bit of a lee helmet because I'm pulling the tiller a little past center. Probably because the mainsail is so much smaller than the head sail. We've got the mainsail reefed down and the full head sail out. So I'm a little weather helmet here. You know what? I'm a little lee helmet. A little lee helmet. So yeah, and weather helmet. If this gust came, I'd have to pull this tiller up. Instead, I kind of have to let off a bit. One thing you could do to correct that sometimes what I'll do is I'll pull the mainsail in a little more to power it up a bit more, and that might balance you out a little better. That's what I like to have the GPS with me, so then I can see if a correction I made changed my boat speed. And it's nice to have a buoy like this to aim at, because then I know I'm staying on the same course. It's just, it'll work better for you with more than one person.
Yeah.
Because then you can have one person keep the boat on course, and like I said, I would pull this up towards me to bring the whole sail up. I think that'll shape it better too. How do we do
Yep.
that?
You can do a traveler.
Yep.
Yep. If you let loose that traveler, you're gonna have to let loose the other one to give it room. How's that looking?
You have 4.3, 4.2. If we could bring the boom down a little more. I'm always, not always, but often messing with this stuff on my boat just to see,
See the difference it does?
yeah, see what it does. And I think when I'm sailing out long distances, like I need something to do. So, you know, the other day I was sailing here, it was limited visibility, so I picked a task to do or to work on that involved me looking all around in multiple directions all day. So I was practicing my triangulation navigational skills. So I had a sighting compass, and I would sight 3 different points, watch my compass heading, and then plot it on a chart, and then circle the area that I was in. I was off by 11 miles, like way off, like not even in the ballpark. But it gave me something to do, and I did it a second time, and the second time I think I got it. I just I'd missed a few steps the first time. I hadn't done it for a long time, but you know. But the point is, I'm always adjusting stuff and looking at stuff and thinking what could make it go a little better. Like, no, the wind died. And we're more,
Welcome to North Lake, Michigan.
yeah, we're
Plenty of wind dead.
well, and around all the islands, it's different than Milwaukee because we don't have the islands. It's a little more consistent depending on the direction. There's the wind again. Let's see if we can head back into it. Get back on our... The other thing I always mess with is the traveler. So I have on my boat, I don't know what it's even called of it. It has to do with whether you're pulling the front sail, the jib, more down or more back. You've got it really far back. If you pulled it more down, you might do better in light air like this. But,
I have to play with that.
yeah, it just gives you something to think about, you know. I'm off course, I'm talking. Let's get back up. That's Hog Island I'm aiming for?
Yep, that's Hog.
Alright, and that's Garden.
Yep.
Alright. I was in Northcutt Beach once. I hiked there, and then I could see the red barn, so I'd say it must be just right straight across. I don't think the wind is right to sail there right now. It's coming from this direction. Yep, no, that's buzzing. I'm gonna get.
So what do you think of this new sail?
Looks good. Look how easy they made it in the sun.
That's what I got to fix. That's what I got to fix next year. But I said unless I drop it this year and take, you know, I still might do it this year. But right now I was just when I got time or if I got time, you know.
Yeah, it's all
Because we
about-
might, for all I know, I might be only get out 4 or 5 more times.
Yeah, I guess it's all
You know?
about time. 4-4, 4-5. It's like find the right speed.
Getting there.
4-6. What does she do?
About 6.5.
6.5. Probably a pretty heavy air then, right?
Yeah.
This is hard not to touch this.
I know it really is. I should have put it down for you. All right, man. What are we doing?
Having some burgers
Ooh, those look good.
from the Shamrock, I believe.
Yep, we got them at the Shamrock here on Beaver Island. Beautiful.
Thanks.
So of course we didn't have time to record our adventures out there. We had a bolt on the boom sheet clevis, or whatever it's called, come apart on us. And also, well, I lost my forestay. The forestay unwound and broke. Now the good thing is we didn't actually take it down or lose it until we got to anchor, but we could definitely see, one of the reasons that we started going in is we could definitely see it up unwinding and breaking, some of the strands breaking up on top of the mast. And so we decided to roll her up, head in, and when we did get in, it didn't take much energy at all for the whole roller furling and the forestay to come down. Now the good thing is I had one coming very quickly, like within a day or two. But what we're thinking happened is that somehow the roller furling on the top was grabbing onto the forestay, and therefore every time why it was so hard to wind and unwind the front sail was because I was actually wrapping and unwrapping the forestay, which eventually caused it to break. But that's what we're thinking happened. Just the sleeve, and untwisted the whole thing, and she finally snapped right there. So this is the top of the roller furling. Well, while I was trying to take images and assess the damage and repairs that would need to be done, a young gentleman, fellow sailor, came motoring up in his dinghy that was similar to ours. Another Briss, but he liked the fact that we had an electric motor, trolling motor on the back, and he wanted to take it for a spin and see how it felt. So while I was inspecting the damage, I let him go out and have a spin.
Crew of?
I'm a crew of Corey, and I cruise boats a lot, and it's actually pretty fun. So if you guys want to try and get out, go sailing, I highly suggest it. Very fun sport to pick up and do. So yeah.
What kind of sailboat is it?
It's a 30-foot nonsuch, beautiful boat. People say it's, pretty easy sailing. I do.
Is it a catamaran? Is it a monohull?
Monohull. It's actually pretty fun. So it's one sail, nothing else, just one sail, simple. So yeah, if you guys want to try and get out on that, and they're pretty hard to find, but honestly, I'd suggest doing it. Honestly, it's pretty fun.
What brought you over to us?
Well, we're going over to, we were headed back home, and
No, I meant over to SV Yemoja.
oh, I just going for a cruise.
All right.
So I may as well say hi to everybody.
Well, right on. Say hi, everybody on Windward to Eden.
Oh, that's a big bass.
Well, that's a good sized fish, isn't it?
It's a bass.
I think that's a pike.
That's a bass.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was a good sized one.
This looks more round than a bass. I think bass are flatter fish.
Yeah.
Ones that I've caught aren't that flat.
Yeah? Off in the sunset. And where are we heading?
It's the Orinoco.
Orinoco.
We're on good course. It's not the blue boat, but the boat with the blue kayak, which is all you can see from here.
Yeah, figured a dinghy ride after dinner, huh?
Sure.
What does Orinoco mean?
What's that?
What does Orinoco mean? Orinoco.
It's a river in South America. It's the biggest tributary to the Amazon. I didn't name the boat. It's kind of a silly name in my opinion.
You could rename it.
I could. But
That's
I
what we
haven't.
did. Ours was called Little Miss Magic.
You didn't want to be Miss Magic.
I didn't want to be
anymore.
Little Miss Magic. And then I actually wanted to call it Breaking Wind. And that way we could call her Dingy Little Toot. My wife said no. And you know, I might be the captain, but what she says, I'm the admiral.
Right.
And so we ended up on Yemoja.
I wish we had the bug zapper.
Be fun.
Yeah, look at all these. I don't know if they'll be picked up on camera. Actually, I think they are being picked up on camera.
Like a
Just
swarm.
nuts. They're not biting or anything. They're just annoying.
No, they're the gnats. Those are all over Milwaukee. You walk through the park, they'll just follow you a big cloud of them all the time. They're fun to bike through though. If you have your mouth open, you'll get a whole mouthful of them.
Protein.
Yep. I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. Unsinkable too.
Yeah.
I was thinking about naming my kayaks to find some tributary that goes into the Orinoco River and name the kayak after that river.
That'd be cool.
But I haven't gotten that far with it yet. Nobody would know what it meant.
No, but it gives you conversation value.
This is true. That boat
Nice.
just came into the anchorage. There's two of them, two trawlers.
Look at that sun.
Yep. Last couple minutes of it.
That's a beautiful one.
Distracting the driver. Usually they tell you, don't look at the sun. But this looks like the Lion King sun.
Look at it when it's
I know. Well, on my YouTube channel, I really can't. It has to be
TikTok.
uncopyrighted music, my music, as long as I'm not playing somebody else's song.
I was talking
You can
about
even get in
TikTok.
trouble for that. And I can play guitar, and I can be playing Jimmy Buffett, and I can get in trouble for that. If
You
it's on
know,
a page.
there's a channel, they were lawyers, and they had copyrighted music. They had just really short sections of it, and somehow that seemed like it was okay.
Well, like, you can do...
But probably like less than 3 seconds or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Just enough to recognize a hook.
Right. But not enough to... Especially with the smooth water, I'm getting a beautiful...
Get the reflection.
Yep.
Orinoco.
Hey guys, thanks for watching and thank you for all your support. Make sure you like and comment and make sure to drop an anchor on that subscribe button.